in business for well over 30 years. She's a woman who has connected with teams in over 46 countries. Is connected with teams in over 46 countries and has sat at the table of multi-billion-dollar corporations. In fact, when she became a CEO, she was a little reluctant because the industry wasn't what she expected she was going to get into. But my goodness, when she became the CEO of a little CBD company, she turned that company's revenue from 8,000 a month to six figures a month. My goodness. And then she became CEO and the visionary of Akana. And here, just almost 7 years later, oh my goodness, she has pulled this company to higher heights and through challenges because of her visionary attitude and her commitment. This is a mom, a glam mom, an author, a co-author, used to be my stranger upline, then became my mentor, my friend, and now my sister. Without any further ado, Melissa Boston Atayebe, our CEO.
Hey, Kathy, thank you so much for that introduction. Just appreciate you and all that you do. And wow, my heart goes out to you, Bernadine and Carlos. I just know the fight that you had to really help support in any way possible. And today, just know we are lifting you and your family up. We're lifting Carlos up. May God surround you with comfort, carry you through this moment, and just remind you that you're not alone. You have the Akana family here. We love you, and we're in support, for you and Carlos in any way that you need us. So please lean on us during this difficult time. And to everyone on the line, I want to just say good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to our Akana family. And, Kathy, I always say how humble you are because you're here giving me this gracious introduction, and I appreciate it so much. But, as one of our Emerald directors, as our VP of Finance, wearing so many hats from customer service, I'm telling you what, you just do it all, and we just appreciate and love you so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And as I listen to people dialing in from all across the country, just want to welcome everyone tuning in from wherever you're at this morning. And just know that we're fired up, we're grateful, we're ready for a powerful week as we are about to embark on Thanksgiving this weekend. We had a chance to have Friendsgiving, and you're going to hear some of that in a moment. But before we dive in, let's center on who we are. Akana means in the hands of God, and our mission is clear. We believe that health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. Through life-changing products and innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. And this weekend was truly one for the books. We had our Black Friday pre-sale kickoff, which was truly exciting, 25% off site-wide, up to 40% on select products that were already discounted. Like I know if you haven't paid attention, Power and Premium has been discounted for quite a while. We've already taken $10 off. So you got a super deal on that. And the 7-day cleanse, the retail for that is $139. And to get that now for about, I think, $90 is pretty cool. And we came out strong, out the gate strong. So great job to everyone who showed up and showed out on Friday. And yes, on Friday, we did have another battle of the blood types. Oh my goodness. It was super exciting because it was all about vendors. And as blood types, you had an opportunity to show up to do what? To vend. But we had other vendors there, vendors that actually represented beauty pageants for seniors, vendors that were there to sell sunglasses, right? Books. It was just truly fun to see other companies come in, plug in and showcase. Even Cairo One was there, really working with people on alignment and adjustments. And so that was awesome. And I'm going to say this, the O's and the A's, they came ready, okay? When I looked at the tables, I'm telling you what, the O's had so many people there, the A's. And I know, sometimes with the other blood types, it's not that fair, right? Because we know ABs are just 5% of the population, actually 4% of the population. So it's really all in fun, though, that we do this competition just to really see who's ready to show up and show out. But let me tell you something, the B's showed up and showed out on Saturday. So I knew they put a lot of their time and energy into really packing out Friendsgiving, which was awesome. Okay. But at the end of the day, the energy was just pure fire. We had so much fun, and it was just something that we see doing every month. In fact, Terry said, she was a part of the vegan community where she was leading these events, and they would do them once a month. And because they had food as a big highlight, it just attracted so many people. So this is something we are going to do every single month, where we're going to have some phenomenal food. We're going to have some awesome vendors, and we're going to really allow our space to be leveraged like we've never leveraged before. And we'll have some updates for you as we crunch some numbers. But I will say this. I was looking at the list when I came down to talk to Reba. Reba, great job. She was manning that list and just making sure things were running so smooth. And I came down to take a look at the list. I know Mooney came in, and we're like, wow, it's the same thing we always see. It's the A's and the O's going toe to toe, right? For most of the day, the A's were ahead. And I'm telling you what I love about the O's, they got the fight in them. They got on that phone. Tracy was like, we're not going down like this. Started calling folks. Before I knew it, people were walking in that door, and it just became a true battle. We had pastors. I mean, that was what it's about. It's the spirit of competition, but in a fun way that really drives momentum. And I'm telling you what, Reba, girl, I think she probably had more guests, Harley, than anyone. And it was exciting because she's someone who has always been just such a contender. And I really see you, hitting that Ruby status. And hey, after that, the sky's the limit, girl, diamond and beyond. But it was just so much fun, and seeing new leaders emerge, right? To see new leaders take the reins and say, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to really step up. So kudos to you, Reba. Kudos to Terry. Kudos to Tracy. Kudos to all of you, Paula G., everybody who showed up and showed out. I mean, I witnessed people from all different blood types show up and show out. I know Ty from the Shy Girl, you had to work that day, but you would have been there holding it down for the ABs. But it was just a beautiful, beautiful day. And then our Friendsgiving, I got to first just take a moment, okay? Because I got to and I can't forget Abena, because Abena, you're so consistent. Just appreciate you, and just seeing you really step your game up. She's been participating in the boot camps that Mooney's been having. And what I noticed is, wow, I said, well, Abena, okay, you was a top contender on Friday too. I mean, it was just so much fun seeing everyone really go out and take everything to that next level. So again, just a massive, massive thank you, okay, to everyone who showed up and showed out. And on Saturday as well. And I want to give a special thanks for Saturday. Okay, I want to thank our diamonds, Terry Anderson and Willie Mooney, because it always starts with the leader. It's a game of follow the leader, and that's what we do. I know on Saturday, a lot of Team Contagious was there in support of our phenomenal Ernestine Davis, who is having, I believe, her 5th or 6th bikini competition, as she is about to embark on 65 years young. I mean, that is just unbelievable. She looks so phenomenal, and I got a special boot camp that's coming up with Ernestine. But I know many of Team Contagious was, but guess what? Mooney still represented on Saturday big time, because not only did his mom come out with the whole crew, okay, he had so many guests in that audience. It was just amazing. I was very, very impressed with that. And so great job for just really holding it down as our diamond leaders. Terry, same for you. I mean, our diamond showed up and showed out. Tracy Bolton, okay, showed up and showed out. When I looked at the majority of the people that had guests, I mean, it's them 3, okay? So great job. But great job for everyone who had guests, because many of you came with guests, you came with family members, and that was just such a beautiful thing. But I do have to thank some of the support team who, without this group, this event would not be possible. But thank you so much, Audrey Jones, for showing up and showing out. Ty from the Shy, I'm telling you what, she got there early. She left late, so she was there to help us set up. She was there every step of the way just to ensure everything went so smooth. Dr. Betty, for doing what you do. She went upstairs and held it down with the spa event that we had. And I'm telling you what, her husband, he stepped up and just helped us in every way possible. Anthony Morris, I mean, you came early that morning just to ensure everything was running smooth. And a very, very special guest to Jose Bolton, for frying that turkey. Tracy Bolton for making that phenomenal phenomenal. I'm telling you what, she put her foot in that food, y'all. It was so off the chain. None of this would have happened without you, Tracy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just love and appreciate this awesome, amazing team. And I'm hopefully many of you are on the line because I'm going to open up the line in a moment and you can share perhaps what this weekend meant to you. I would love to hear, from each and every one of you who would like to just say a few words this morning. But I want to say this first. We are stepping into Black Friday week like champions because we know that this is our Super Bowl and we will continue to show up and show out. And so we have something really big, guys. This is big, okay? So tomorrow, we officially launch the pre-sale for our 21 Days to Slay, okay? And let me say this. While there's many areas of your life you might want to slay, whether it's improving your hair, your beauty routine, your sleep regimen, there will be bundles that actually show up on Black Friday that you can purchase to help you with your 21 Days to Slay. But we do have a pre-sale, okay? A pre-sale on our fitness products so that you can get your pack by December the 2nd for those of you who want to participate in the December the 2nd 21 Day Slay Challenge. Or you can get it for January the 2nd. You decide when you want to start. We're going to run this twice, okay? So you get to decide. I know many people want to get it done before Christmas, and so you have to make that decision, but you buy now and choose when you want to start. And so you can go ahead and get the 7 or 21 day. We have some special promos with that I'm going to announce, but we will have some packages also that are more like a bundle that will include some fuel, some bitters, some items like that. And so this is going to be the hottest at-home transformation challenge of the season. You see them all on social media, on TikTok, right? You see those challenges everywhere. Let me tell you something, folks. The team has been working, and when you see what's been put together, it's going to blow you away. You've been hearing everywhere on Facebook, military calisthenics, right? Or calisthenics, okay? You've been hearing about all of these things like Asian Pilates, right? Well, let me tell you something, folks. We have something hotter than all of that, okay? And I'm telling you, if you want to transform your body in 21 days, you don't want to miss this challenge. In fact, you will have an opportunity to be a part of our sneak preview. Before this goes out to everyone, it's going to first go out to the full body reset. So join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, where you're going to get a taste of what's going to hit Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok like wildfire. So you're going to want to show up, show out, and pack out the call tomorrow. And you have to be qualified to get on that call. But if you're qualified, we want you to join that call and get the first-hand knowledge, okay? So we're super excited about that. So now we do have some bonuses that are available with your purchases. Now, if you've already bought the 7-day cleanse, and let's say you bought that on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you're already included in this promo, okay? Because you're getting a free bitters with your 7-day cleanse. Now, we're going to offer this promo while supplies last. So it was something that we actually were launching for Black Friday, the pre-sale. Didn't actually get the memo out, but just know everyone gets it. And so while supplies last, we are allowing this to be for the first 100 7-day cleanses sold. You will get a free bitter. So if you've been on the fence about getting your 7-day, you better get that 7-day, because I'm telling you what, we're going to be close to that 100 very soon. And for those of you who do buy the 21-day cleanse, we're allowing this to go to the first 50 people that buy the 21-day cleanse. You get not only the free bitters, but also a free chocolate and vanilla sample of the fuel. So that's 8 days of fuel, okay, for you, because each sample, actually trial size, I might as well say, comes with 4 days of product. And so that's exciting. And in addition, you're already saving 25% off. So super excited. You know, we are giving people everything they need to win. Speaking about winning, you know, you've been hearing the words. Membership has its privileges, okay? Well, let me tell you this. We're going to prove it, okay, with the pack. And this pack launches on Black Friday. We're calling it the Akana All Access Pass. And I'm sorry, the Akana All Access Pack, okay? And there's a limited amount of these that will be made available, okay? This is what we call a wholesale power pack. It's really designed for distributors and partners who want to maximize holiday income and elevate their lifestyle. So if you've been excited about wholesale pricing on things like the blood type test kit, on things like the 7-day cleanse, right? If you want your opportunity to get these at rock bottom prices so that you can sell those when you're out vending and really max out your money, if you want to snatch up as many of the CBD products as possible, okay? The flat belly formulas like the fuel. This is your time for instant profit for holiday sales plus your vending events. But also, again, we're calling this our Akana All Access Pack, okay? Because membership has its privileges, so it's also going to include VIP spa access pass, okay, to soul massage. And so that's including things like your infrared, your self-care services, and energy sessions for a whole year. It's going to include things like 50% off your first event booking at Lux Life venues. Let's say you want to throw your own birthday party. You get a 50% off your first event. Now, this is exclusively for you. You can't transfer that to family and friends. And it also includes ongoing 10% off when you do your next event, or let's say you have a referral, you can either offer them 10% off, or you can take a 10% event commission. It's your choice. But again, you got to have the Akana All Access Pack to do that, okay? And so super, super excited because this is not just a pack. It's a membership. It's a money-making opportunity by buying at wholesale, and it's surely a lifestyle upgrade because let me say this. On Saturday, when I asked the audience, I said, who in here, would love to be a member when you understand the privileges that membership has? And let me tell you something, that whole room raised their hand. There were guests and they're like, hey, I want to be a member. How do I get a pack? And I told them, wait till Black Friday because we have a very special pack that's launching exclusively for Black Friday. It will be here for a second and then it's going to be gone, limited quantity. And so you're going to want to pay attention. We're going to get some information out to you via email and on Facebook, so you're going to have a chance to promote that over the next few days. So super, super excited. But at this time, what I want to do is I want to open up the mic just real quick before I give you some upcoming events like the Crown Jewel Christmas party that you don't want to miss. But I want to hear from some of our diamonds or some of our top leaders, right, about Friendsgiving, the energy, and the momentum. So if Diamond Mooney or Terry Anderson, hey, Tracy Bolton, right, whoever's on the line that wants to go ahead and unmute and just share some updates or just some thoughts about Friendsgiving and why the team does not want to miss the next event. So who's ready to go?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, guys, you all missed out. The way Melissa and the team laid out the floor plan, I mean, it was magical. They worked really hard. I mean, and it showed up. It just, I mean, you know how you watch Christmas movies? Well, that's how you felt when you walk in there. And, Mooney just insisted on guiding us all to be like we're at an exclusive restaurant to be seated. And it was like a long table. You guys, if you haven't seen the picture, it was kind of like when you see the disciples eating together, but it was upscale. And we all sat and we broke bread together. The food was amazing. I thought we were going to have like finger food. Oh no, it was a full Thanksgiving meal. And, and you could go back for seconds if you wanted seconds. It was for $25. I still can't swallow that pill that you gave that away for $25. it was worth at least $75 to $100 from my standpoint. Everybody just made you felt special. Melissa, we were drinking. Anthony Morris was making sure our drinks stayed filled up. We did a prayer together. Melissa at the end did a tribute to some of the team members. She put on a song that we all were crying. I mean, my heart was just pumping so hard, and just an appreciation that I'm at the right place at the right time. And if you missed it, next year you want to be here. I just was telling my guests, it's going to go up. I already know it. I was like, all that food? Really? So thank you so much, Melissa, for giving us that experience. It was the first time. Hopefully it's an annual. I was over the top. I was truly over the top. It was like a little winter wonderland. It was amazing, guys. So I hope I was able to paint a little bit of that moment to share with you.
Wow, you did.
I'm done,
You gave me
Melissa.
goosebumps. So I know you painted it for all of them. So beautiful job, Terry. Thank you so much. Who else is out there?
I'm here. Wow.
Hey, there he is, Diamond Mooney. I hear you.
Well, let me tell you, I think Diamond Terry, you painted an excellent picture. I think just saying Winter Wonderland, man, it was my first time actually it being unveiled the way I saw it. So it was really Melissa, our CEO. Melissa, you are the Quan of dream, making dreams come true. Because the way that you put your heart into every single decoration. Let me tell you, my mom told me to tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because when they walked in the room, we all wanted it to be special. I even wanted it to be special for every single distributor that showed up, which is why I did my little thing with ushering everybody in, because it was just so, it didn't need to, it was so elegant the way that Melissa and the team set it up. And it was just amazing. I gotta follow up with what Diamond Terry say. If you missed it, you missed it. I mean, I tried to capture pictures, the way that it looked, and the way that it was set up. Even the TV screen looked brand new. The same 3 TVs didn't even look the same. It was just so amazing. And the way that our guests reacted to the whole experience from upstairs to downstairs, and the value, I literally had my guests to say, you tried to explain to us, and it was like you were selling it, but you didn't sell it, and now I understand why. Because never would have thought that $25 would have covered an event that should have been at the price of $75 to $100. Very easy. Kudos, the food, Tracy Bolton. I'm speaking shared kitchen right now, and looks like I want to include Carlos. It was just amazing. Like, you wouldn't have thought that you all would have come together to do all of that for us. So I'm a passionate person anyway, but I tell you, I'm not waiting the whole year. I'm a big pusher, because something like that was just so special. I can't wait to get my pack, because I'm looking at hosting so many events in that space, and I wouldn't want anybody else to touch it but the Icona corporate team, Melissa Boston, Tracy Bolton, and the whole crew that serve. I saw Ty, I saw Anthony, Dr. Betty. You guys are all phenomenal, and I hope I didn't leave out any names, because it was just special pulling you all to the front of the room to be honored for everything that you poured into that event and this weekend. Back to you, Melissa.
Wow. Well, y'all both laid it out. Like I said, I got goosebumps just reliving it. And tell your mom she is so welcome. Oh, my goodness. That's my blood A sister, okay? That is so awesome. So great job just recapping. And so if you missed that, we are having our Crown Jewel Christmas party. I do want to remind everyone on December 13th. Now, if you're a Ruby and above, you're automatically going to attend this event for free, okay? So we want to invite all of our rubies, our emeralds, and diamonds from all across the country. But guess what? As a person who's in the business that might not be a Ruby, for you, guess what? 500 CV will earn your seat at the table to this exclusive event. And so we're super, super excited. We're going to also offer the early bird spa access. You're going to be able to stay late and indulge in our optional spa services like many of the guests did. In fact, we finally had to turn the lights off at 8 o'clock. We started at 12, but can you imagine an event where your guests didn't want to go home? I mean, we literally had people there until about 8 o'clock. And finally, Dr. Betty and I looked at each other like, okay, we got to go. So it was awesome and amazing. Also, too, December the 12th, we will do our vendor showcase in Battle of the Blood Type the day before. We're also going to take that up another level. Also, too, we're going to run this week some daily specials, hot off the press. You know, we had just ran out of Power Gummies last week. We have some 4-packs left, but I think on Friday we finally gave out the last 4-pack that we had. And so the Power Gummies actually arrived today. These are hot off the press, which means they've just been made. And what's exciting is they have an 18-month shelf life. And you guys know what's happening right now with CBD. They've changed some of the laws. So what you're going to want to do is stock up on these because, again, if they last for 18 months, you don't want to complain in May if we don't have them, right? Because, again, with the laws changing, we know we're going to have a lot of our pure Impranium. But with the THC products, there's just some laws that are changing in many states. So what you can do today is go to your website and buy 3 bottles of those, and we're going to ship you 1 free, okay? Plus, you're going to get that 25% off. So again, let's go ahead and make sure if you love these gummies, you stock up like never before, okay? This is the last time we're going to ever offer buy 3, get 1 free on this particular product, okay? And the same thing goes for Flight 100. If you love Flight 100, you're going to want to go to your website today only and buy 3 of those, get 1 free, and get that 25% off. And we'll let you know what special we have tomorrow. And so Black Friday surprises, some things we're bringing back on Black Friday include our oud oil. You're going to be able to buy that on your website on Friday. The original broad spectrum gummy formula that we had originally in 2019, 2020, that everyone loved, that will be on your site on Friday, okay? I'm telling you what, we've been moving some mountains to make some things happen. And I'm going to tell you this as I close it out. Team Akana, I want everyone to listen closely. We're in the middle of a shift, okay? A shift. And if you want to be a part of it, all roads lead to Chicago, December 12th and 13th. We have a game-changing announcement. We have never before shared information. We have a gathering that marks the next era of Akana. If you absolutely cannot be there, message me directly, okay? If I don't hear from you, I'm going to assume you are out of the game. You will receive special access to a private Ruby roundtable with Christian Phillips, Kathy Weathersby, Tracy Bolton, Diamonds leaders who are in the house, right? Not sure if all of our Diamonds will be able to make it, but I know most of them will be there. And of course, myself. This will not be repeated because this is a moment. And so in closing, our 2025 vision is laser sharp and clear. Health, wealth, freedom, and legacy for every life we touch. We are moving forward and we are not looking back. You know, we want each and every one of you to have an Akana day, and we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top.